Namaste everyone, my name is Afin OSOLO Ti, and do you remember this Oba here? Kádé ó pẹ́ lórí kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Ẹ káalẹ́ sà. Orúkọ mi ni Afin OSOLO Ti. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ kí àwọn aráalé kàn bá mi gbọ́ orúkọ yín sà.
Orúkọ mi ni His Royal Majesty Ọba Isa Abiodun Shekoni Farobi the Alagbeji the third OSOLO of ISOLO Lagos.
Sir, firstly I must apologize for reporting a story about you, about a man that ranted about you being on the throne of your forefathers, and he's saying that you don't deserve to be here. Sir, you being a king today, how do you feel?
I feel fulfilled. I feel happy. I feel fulfilled in the sense that I have the opportunity to fill the vacancy left behind by my forefathers. So I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm grateful to the Almighty God, for giving me the opportunity, to ascend the throne.
So kẹ́ tó dórí ipò bàbá àwọn bàbá ńlá bàbá yín, àwọn kan wà tẹ́jẹ́ ń ju ipò bí àwọn bíi 17, ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, àwa 16 ni wá lábẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí ọba wa Alhaji Kabiru Agbabiaka tó gbéṣẹ́. So 16 ni wá, and 16 yẹn la ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀, la ṣe screening, la ṣe series of tests by the ruling house. A ruling house then set up committee láti lè ṣe screening fún wa. Wọ́n wo academic qualification, wọ́n wo popularity, and some other factors wọ́n náà fi ṣe screening fún wa. But unfortunately, out of the 16, none of us could be screened out from Alagbeji ruling house. Later, we have been passed upon to the kingmakers, because that's the stage. That's one of the stages you have to pass through before you can ascend any throne. So, getting to the kingmakers as well, they couldn't be able to screen out anyone, due to the qualification of most of the aspirants. Later, the traditional means was adopted by the kingmakers. That it was the Ifa divination they will use to pick. So that was the way everything started, and at the long run, 3 names were being shortlisted, which I was one of the 3 that was shortlisted. So at the end of the day, they consulted the Ifa oracle, and I was being appointed to be the favorable one to fill in the vacancy.
So Ifá ló mú yín sà?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Ifá ló mú mi.
Kò ń ṣe owó tí wọ́n sọ pé ẹ ní tẹ́ fi wọ ipò?
Owó kọ́ ló gbé mi débẹ̀ o. Èló lèmi ní lọ́wọ́. I'm a poultry farmer. I'm a civil engineer by profession, and owó kọ́ ló gbé mi débẹ̀ ṣá. Owó kọ́.
Sà, ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ wà ní kékeré tí ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìgbésí ayé yín, ṣé ẹ rò pé ẹ lè di ọba lónìí?
Well, ìdílé ọba mo ti wá, both father side and mother side. Ìdílé ọba ni mo gbé. One of these days, the opportunity bá wá láti jọba, mo gbà á kàn mí. Kò ń ṣe mí nìkan o, and my other siblings. So ẹni tó bá wá láti ìdílé ọba, anything ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ in life. So mi ò rò rí tẹ́lẹ̀ ìpè mo tiẹ̀ lè dé position yìí láti jẹ Ọba OSOLO of today.
So a man called you out.
Lagos State ó ti fọ́ká, ìlú Èkó ti bàjẹ́, ní àsìkò yìí wọ́n ti fi criminal wọ́n ti fi jẹ ọba ní ìlú Ìsọlọ̀. Ọwá ní kẹ́nì kọ̀ọ̀kan máa yẹ kẹ́ gbọ́. Kábíyèsí ìlú Èkó ó ti dàrú ní àsìkò yìí. Wọ́n mú criminal, olè, land grabber, wọ́n dẹ̀ fi jẹ ọba ní ìlú Ìsọlọ̀. Kò dẹ̀ sí ẹni tó gbọ́ ní inú Lagos State. Wọ́n wá bò mọ́lẹ̀, wọ́n ní kẹ́nì kọ̀ọ̀kan máa yẹ kẹ́ gbọ́. Ṣèbí wọ́n ní Èkó kì í gbàgbàkúgbà ni. Àwọn ará Ìsọlọ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe fi ọba jẹ lé wọn ní orí ní ìlú tí ó ní ọba tó dẹ̀ ní ìjòyè tí gómìnà dẹ̀ wà ní orí ìjókòó. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mú olè èèyàn tó yẹ pé wọ́n kó áńkọ̀fù sí lọ́wọ́ báyìí tí wọ́n gbé wọn police station lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́rin ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Police station bíi 6 ní ọ̀gbẹ́ni tí wọ́n fi jẹ ọba ni ó ti ní case tí wọ́n já sí ìwòwò tí wọ́n kó áńkọ̀fù lé ní ọwọ́. Òun ni Wàsíù Àyìndé ló fi jẹ ọba n'Ìsọlọ̀. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ pé Èkó Lagos State. Kábíyèsí eléyìí ò ní ìdí ọ̀rọ̀ kóòtù rárá. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni tí wọ́n fi jẹ ọba ní ìlú Ìsọlọ̀ kọ́ lọ yọ o. Kí wọ́n lọ yọ tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ wàhálà. Ó lè tí wọ́n kó áńkọ̀fù sí lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fi jẹ ọba ní ìlú Lagos State. Ṣé ìkọ́ta kù ní ni? Wọ́n ní Wàsíù Àyìndé, ọba Saheed Elégùṣì, Akíṣíkù, Aláwòrò Ẹ̀yọ̀, Adébọ́lá Dòsùnmú, wọ́n náà tọ́jọ́ cook tí wọ́n fi ọ̀gbẹ́ni ex-convict Bíọ́dún Ṣókóní tí wọ́n fi jẹ ọba. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ wà ní orí àléfà ní ìlú Lagos State. Wọ́n ní wọ́n wá fi orúkọ Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu wọ́n fi pa irọ́. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mú èèyàn tó yẹ pé video ẹ̀ circulate tí wọ́n kó áńkọ̀fù sí ní ọwọ́ tí wọ́n mú lọ police station mẹ́rin ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ tí wọ́n ti já sí ìwòwò. Irú ẹni yẹn ni wọ́n fi jọba ní Lagos State. Kábíyèsí lè rí sí mi o tí wọ́n bá yọ ọ̀gbẹ́ni yẹn tí wọ́n fi jọba. Ìlú Èkó lè rojú o, ìlú Èkó lè ráyè, kò kí ń ṣe èpè tí wọ́n bá fi lè fi irú ọ̀gbẹ́ni yẹn tí wọ́n kó áńkọ̀fù sí ní ọwọ́. Ẹjọ́ kí ni process tẹ́ fi yọ ọba ní ìlú tí gbogbo process tí ó yẹ kí ọmọlúwàbí kí ó pass through òun ni Jimmy Adétòkunbọ̀ Gólóbà ni ó pass through tí wọ́n dẹ̀ spin ẹ̀ tí ó dẹ̀ sanwó sí àpò Lagos State. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mú èèyàn tí ò ní a single document tí wọ́n ṣe screening fún. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fi jẹ ọba lé àwọn èèyàn ní orí ní Ìsọlọ̀. Ìlú wa pa lọ́lọ́, ó dàbí ẹni pé kò sí èèyàn nílùú ní ìgbà tí wọ́n fi ọba jẹ. Kábíyèsí ọba Akíolú ẹ̀dẹ̀ wà ní orí àléfà láì kú yín. Ìlú ti dàrú o. Ìlú Èkó tí ẹjọba lé lórí ó ti dàrú. Wọ́n mú olè èèyàn tí wọ́n kó áńkọ̀fù sí ní ọwọ́ tí wọ́n mú tọ́pàrẹ́ díẹ̀ ní police station bíi mẹ́rin ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ tó yẹ pé police station bíi 6 ni wọ́n ti ṣe fídíò ẹ̀ tí wọ́n já sí wòwò. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ fi irú èèyàn jẹ ọba ní Ìsọlọ̀. ìlú Èkó lè rojú o, ìlú Èkó kò lè rí ojú kí wọ́n ya mú ọmọ ọba Jimmy Koloba kí wọ́n fi jẹ ọba o, torí ó ti ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kí èèyàn ṣe. Ọmọlúàbí dẹ̀ ni, wọ́n lọ sí everywhere tí wọ́n ti screen ẹ̀ including bíbíire. Àwọn aráàlú dẹ̀ fi ọwọ́ sí, àwọn family fi ọwọ́ sí, ìjọba kan fi ọwọ́ sí. Wọ́n wá ní Wàsíù Àyìndé from nowhere, torí pé ó fẹ́ fi local government chairman ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ fi negotiate ẹlẹ́kejì, ìyẹn Báyọ̀ Ọláṣojú, wọ́n dẹ̀ mú olè criminal, wọ́n dẹ̀ fi jẹ ọba ní ìlú Lagos State. Ìlú Èkó lè rojú o, tí ọba fi lè mú eléyìí jẹ ìlú Èkó kò lè rojú, kò kí ń ṣe èpè. Èèyàn tí wọ́n kó handcuff báyìí wọ́n kò sí ní ọwọ́, wọ́n já sí ìwòwò, wọ́n dẹ̀ pàréèdì ẹ̀ bí ìdíyẹ wà lọ́wọ́ mi lóríṣiríṣi, ẹni ẹni wọ́n fi jọba. Ẹ wá ní kìlú rojú, kó ráyè, kó tùbà, kó tùṣẹ, tí o lè Kábíyèsí. Ṣé tí ẹ bá lọ sí meeting our council of Oba, ẹ̀yin tẹ̀jẹ́ former high ranking officer ní inú Nigerian police force, ẹ wá bá olè, ẹ bá criminal, land grabber, ẹ bá jókòó sí council of Oba. Ilé ayé ti tán, ilé ayé ó ti tán.
He sat down in his office and named you a lot of names, called you an ex-convict, said you were a criminal. He called you all sorts of names. Obviously, he has something against you pertaining to you being the king of this land, the OSOLO of ISOLO. Sir, what do you have to say to all these allegations?
Well, I think the man was being misled, if I may say that. I may use that sentence. He was being misled by the aggrieved aspirants to the stool of OSOLO. Because the reason why I said he was being misled was he did not, consult properly before going onto the media to make such proclamation there. But the action, what really happened then was preempted. It started since last year. It was ordinarily a land matter, that is before a court of law in Lagos. So I think the police force were being contracted to perform that act, knowing fully that after due consultation and the processes that are involved with the selection process that I will eventually emerge. I think that was why they went extra mile, to do that act.
To arrest you?
Yes, I would say it was an arrest as well. It was a land matter, and as I'm speaking with you now, it's still before a court of law. But I wouldn't want to say much about that because I have a lot of things, a lot of challenges since I, ascended this throne. So what I would just say is the man was being misled, and I believe he must have regretted his action, for saying that, because I was never convicted by any court of law. I've never been a criminal, and I don't have anybody called with the Nigerian police force, which is very open to anyone to make consultation or to make inquiry. So don't let us talk much about the issue of.
So the people of ISOLO, they look up to their new king. They believe that your time will be a prosperous time for the land and the community and the people in the community. They want to hear a word of encouragement and hope from their new Oba.
Well, the only thing I would say is to give them assurance and give them hope that things will get better. Because the last OSOLO, it did excellently well, and I'm taking it up from where it stopped. The good jobs he did, I will just take it up from there to face the challenges we have in our community, because we have numerous tasks ahead of us in terms of development, in terms of human development, infrastructural development, and some other things, a lot like that. That's where I want to base my concentration on, to improve the livelihood of my people and the environment. That's what I want to.
May Almighty God give you a long life on your throne to do all of this. As you said, sir, àwọn ọba tó bá ti gorí oyè, wọ́n máa ní kí wọ́n fẹ́yàwó sí, kí wọ́n kanlẹ̀kùn. Ṣẹ́yìn ṣe máa kanlẹ̀kùn sí?
Only God can decide that, but personally, I don't believe in that. Once you are married, you have someone you love, you don't need to be looking elsewhere. You don't have any cause to look elsewhere. But as I said, it's only God that can determine that. It's open, it's a free world. So, well, my own personal view is having a wife is okay. Having 2 or several wives does not really make it in this kind of environment. Yeah.
So do you like it? Have you been enjoying the people coming to meet you? In the past 2 weeks, you have been a new reality entirely. I know you don't get to sleep as much as you wish to anymore. You don't have the privacy you want anymore. How does that new reality, how does it affect your life right now?
It hasn't. I will not call it. It has not affected my lifestyle anyhow. It's just a change, a little adjustment to my lifestyle. That was what has happened to me. I'm not used to this. To the style of attending to lots of people. Though have, been in public. Attended to lots of discussions, attended to people, but this one is quite different. It's a traditional way, and the way I have been receiving people from the day I was being crowned up to today, is very, 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 it's okay by me. I'm okay. It hasn't affected me anyway. It's just a little change that has come into my life.
Sasha, Muslim or Christian?
Muslim, but right now, it's 3 religions because people have been coming. Christians have been coming, Muslims have been coming, the traditional worshippers, they have been coming. So I have to accommodate everyone. So far as Muslim, I made the pledge that to represent the community very well and to respect the opinion of other residents in the community, which I've been doing. So if Christians come around or traditional worshippers come around me, I welcome them. So I give them the sense of belonging and the respect they deserve to live in the community.
I must confess, I like the way you speak and I like your courage. It speaks a lot about you, yourself, and your personal. So I would like you to advise somebody that is watching you today, from a king to a son or a daughter. If you could advise somebody today, what advice would you give the person?
Nothing much. It's just to be focused in whatever step we take in life, whether a young person or older person to me, should be focused in any step you're taking in life. And like, the sky is the limit. You never know what the future has for you. So if you're focused, you should be able to attain what God has destined you to be in life. So that's it.
Thank you very much. In case you're watching this very moment, I just had the new OSOLO of ISOLO. We spoke at length and we discussed about the whole allegations that's been going on about his throne. And this is him saying he's not a criminal. He has never been convicted by any court of law in Nigeria and is clean and free from any criminality. I'll be back, Nico. Thank you very much. Do have a nice day.